and welcome to CYB4301, Cybersecurity and Crime. My name is Dr. Galliano. This course introduces the type of security crime, breaches, fraud, network penetrations, things of that nature. You'll learn procedures for preventing intrusions, preventing fraud, and preventing computer crime. We'll also talk about legal impacts for cybersecurity crimes and evaluate those impacts. Now, our textbook for this course is Legal and Privacy Issues in Information Security, and that is by Joanna Lynn Graham and published by Jones and Bartlett Learning. Now, upon completion of the course, you should be able to accomplish 8 things. Number 1, examine the relevance of cybersecurity to digital crimes. Number 2, distinguish the types of sensitive information protected by InfoSec professionals. Number 3, classify security concerns involved in safeguarding sensitive information. Number 4, investigate breach notification requirements for protecting data. Number 5, analyze contracts involving intellectual property. Number 6, examine criminal and tort law issues in cyberspace. Number 7, analyze InfoSec governance. And number 8, outline the importance of cybersecurity deterrence strategies. Now, I know that's a lot, but cybercrime is a scourge on our industry and society. So these 8 things actually do a great job of encapsulating what you should take away from the course. Now, the course does align to the new life-paced learning plan structure, and we've been into that for 3 or 4 semesters now, so it should not be unfamiliar to you. But as a refresher, what that means is you'll have the following activities in this course. Discussion boards in Units 1 and 5. We'll do live lectures in Units 2 and 6. You'll do a scholarly activity, which is exploring the Have I Been Pwned website in Unit 3. You'll write some journal entries in Units 4 and 8. And your final project, your capstone for the course, will be putting this all together in a vulnerability assessment report. That's in Unit 7. Now let's talk a little bit more about each of these. Now, you're probably already familiar with the discussion boards and journals. Those really have not changed substantially even with the new course structure. They're reflective writing assignments. And they're worth 10 points each for the discussions, 5 points each for the journals. The big takeaway is you have less of them. So I'm looking for more in-depth postings and responses as a result. Now, the live lectures are synchronous opportunities. That means you and I will meet together online in Units 2 and 6. And I intend for those to be for all class members to engage together in the course material. Now, the sessions are mandatory. They do count towards your overall course grade, and they do require you to complete an alternate assignment if you cannot attend the session. In Unit 3, I mentioned that you're going to be exploring the website Have I Been Pwned? Now, that site is maintained by Mr. Troy Hunt, a person of some notoriety in our InfoSec community. He actually works for Microsoft, but his Have I Been Pwned site has been a labor of love for the past several years. I think you're going to get a lot out of that. You can really, take away some important lessons based upon your information that's out there, how that information has been, quote unquote, pwned. And released, in various places like the dark web and even just on paste bins and that sort of thing. So I would spend some time on that, get the most you can out of that assignment. By the way, that is worth 20% of your course grade. Now, I mentioned in Unit 7, the capstone activity is the vulnerability assessment report. That's really going to help you focus on all of the things that you've learned in this course. You're going to be taking an attacker's mindset, and you're going to produce this report for a fictional organization. So again, these 2 assignments, now there are only 2 under life-paced learning. Put some extra effort into these assignments and turn these into portfolio-ready, deliverables. That, by the way, if I didn't say it, that assignment is worth 20% of your grade. Now, I'm actually really excited about this course for two reasons. Number one, I wrote this course about 9 months ago, and this is my first opportunity to teach the course and to go through it with you. And it's right up my alley in terms of what I do in my day job. So super excited to get through this course for the first time with you. Now, this work is going to be engaging, I guarantee it. But really what I designed it to do was to demonstrate your knowledge of cybersecurity and crime. So my advice is that you make the most of the opportunity. Now, as I mentioned a few seconds ago, your assignments should be of job-ready portfolio quality. Now, what I mean by that is you should be able to point to a website where you maintain your digital portfolio, and during a job interview or for some other purpose, you can point to that and say, hey, here's the work that I did while I was at Columbia Southern University. That is extremely powerful with hiring managers, right? People do not want to read a bland resume in which you say, I'm responsible for this, I'm responsible for that. That resume is going to the bottom of the stack or to the trash bin. I can almost guarantee it. But if you show them or point them to something that you actually did, they're going to be all over that. Now, in these assignments, you'll be gaining the next best thing to real-world experience. And your prospective employers, I can guarantee, will want to know what you did at Columbia Southern University. Now, that means you'll be doing a fair amount of writing, right? Because you got the discussions, you got the journals, you got the report you're going to do with the Hack the Box site. I'm sorry, Have I Been Pwned website. And then you have the final report that you're going to do. But look, one of the things we have to do in this industry, in information security, cybersecurity, information technology, is we have to be able to communicate well. And you will be judged on the quality of the reports that you write. So, yeah, we're going to do some writing, but it's for a good purpose. Now, 4301, Cyber 4301 is formatted just like any other course that you've taken here at Columbia Southern University. So unless you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information, as always, will be in the Ask the Professor form, and you should have gotten that on day one of the course when I sent my announcement out. Now, in closing, I do want to highlight one very important point. Columbia Southern will verify your participation of academically related activities at the end of the first week. That means you must submit something, a discussion board posting, a unit assessment, some kind of academically related activity in the first week to verify your course participation. Now, for us in this course, that's going to be a discussion post, right? Now, this is the important part. I can't stress this enough. If you choose not to participate in the first week, you will be institutionally dropped from the course. Let me say that again. If you do not participate in the first week, that means making that discussion board posting, you will be institutionally dropped from the course. And I don't want that. You don't want that. So let's make sure we knock that out early in week one. Now, I look forward to working with each of you over the next 8 weeks. I'm super excited about this course. All I ask is that you give me your best effort. Take care, and we will see you soon. So long.